Felicia looks a little surprised but quickly smiles at Anna.
Come along with us.
I thought she was going to go back to, absolute zero there. Her cheerful response surprises me a bit. For some reason, I thought Felicia would turn her down. You never turn down an enemy when they're about to make a mistake. I'm not entirely sure why I thought that though. Anna, also appearing a little surprised by Felicia's answer, stutters in response.
Oh, really? Well, great. Let me just grab my books.
And then we dash out the door and leave her behind. She quickly pulls out a couple of notebooks out of her bag and hurries over to us. I'm relieved by this turn of events. Having Anna here with me will make things way less awkward. The three of us make our way out of the classroom. And into the bedroom. While we're walking, Felicia looks at Anna.
Are you also planning to eat something from the school store?
Anna laughs awkwardly.
Actually, yeah, I am. Normally I bring my lunch, but I was a little busy this morning, so I didn't have time to get anything ready.
This is the music that plays when you're about to be attacked by two girls that are interested in you for some reason, even though you're not really that interesting as an MC, but that's usually the case. Felicia chuckles to herself.
What a coincidence. A similar thing happened to me as well.
Oh, do you make your lunch, Felicia? She's rich. She never struck me as someone who would do that sort of thing in themselves. I always assumed she had some maid or butler on staff who took care of that sort of thing.
Do.
You liar.
I've always enjoyed making it myself, but I've been quite busy recently, so
You
I decided to
liar.
go to the store to try today.
Liar. You can't spell Felicia without lie. L-I-E.
Have you never been before?
Anna chimes back
Not
in.
until today.
Liar. Anna looks at me and smirks.
Well, then you're in luck, because this guy is a pro when it comes to the school store.
This guy's a fat ass. He's always eating. I laugh. I guess I do eat there a lot, but I trail off. Anna looks back at Felicia.
Only ever orders beef bowls.
Yeah, what a fucking idiot, am I
I'm
right?
not sure if I've ever seen a time where he's gotten anything else on the menu, actually.
I so have. I've gotten the, damn, have I really not ever ordered anything besides the beef bowl? I mean, she sounds like she's got a beef bowl with me. I think I maybe ordered bread once or twice. Alright, the beef bowl comes with rice, but before I have the chance to respond, Felicia looks at me.
Now, Simone, you know that's not good for your health. I would personally recommend ordering some vegetables with your beef bowl as well.
Yeah, okay, Felicia, also, by the way, she's right. Red meat, don't eat red meat so much because it's linked to higher, what is it, incidence rates of colon cancer. Save yourselves out there, okay? For a second, I'm stunned by Felicia's sudden lecturing. I look at Anna, who suddenly stops with her hand, stops with her hand over her mouth. What? What's so funny? Then she bursts out laughing. Felicia looks slightly embarrassed.
I'm sorry, did I say something strange? I apologize if I was insensitive.
I smile. No, you're good. You're just Anna being her usual self. Felicia still looks confused. I guess her typical banter is a little more high energy than she's used to. Anna, who's still laughing, looks at Felicia.
You know what? You're absolutely right. Simone should be eating some greens with his daily beef bowl.
Okay, you got something against me, Anna? Just fucking say it to my face, alright? She glances at me and then back to Felicia, smirking.
But he can be a little stubborn when it comes to eating healthy.
Hey, Anna. I'm not rich like you two, assholes.
Felicia, do you think you could help me pick out something for him to try today?
Felicia looks a bit hesitant.
Oh, well, I wouldn't want to force him to do something he isn't comfortable with.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like Felicia at all. She wouldn't force me to climb up a tree at all. I mean, that was my choice, but shut up. Anna gives her a sweet smile.
Me, it's for his own good.
What was that? She then leans in slightly closer and quietly says something to Felicia that I'm unable to make out. As she's whispering, I see Felicia's face turn more serious. I don't know what kind of lies Anna is spewing right now, but they can't be anything good for me. Don't tell me this group is immediately gonna become 2v1. It was 2v1. Like, ever since the day it was born. Once Anna backs away, Felicia turns to me, a more stern expression on her face.
Simone, you will be eating some vegetables selected by myself and Anna with your lunch today. I will not be taking no for an answer.
Damn, okay, girl. I'll eat some lettuce. No skin off my back. Felicia's stern tone catches me a bit off guard. Okay, sure thing. And so I grew without even realizing it. I can clearly see Anna desperately holding back laughter behind Felicia. I'm getting the feeling that a dangerous force is being created right in front of my eyes. Oh no, I'm going blurry. I'm dizzy. Oh no, the vegetables. I'm allergic to being healthy. And once we reach the lunchroom downstairs, we walk up to the counter to place our orders. I point at the menu and run Felicia through the different options.
Wow, there are quite a few more selections than I was expecting.
Yeah, there's beef bowls, there's chicken bowls, there's pork bowls. There's lots of bowls. Yeah, there's a lot of variety. Felicia crosses her arms. I can see Anna point to the menu.
Curry rice.
Yeah, the curry rice bowl.
I've had it before and it's pretty good. Comes with potatoes and carrots too.
I can't say that is something I'm particularly familiar with eating, so I think it will be perfect.
Anna gestures to another part of the
You
menu.
can also order a side if you'd like.
Yeah, a side of whoop ass
Oh, I see.
for taking my man. I imagine this experience of eating school store level food for the first time is probably a bit of a new experience for Felicia. She's probably used to eating 5-star meals every night. Actually, never mind. I was gonna make a dumb joke. But then again, cheese cooking might as well be 5 stars too, so I guess I can relate a little. Felicia's in front of me, so she makes her order
Would
first.
you like the curry and rice with 2 sides of mixed vegetables, please?
Lady, this is the hallway. You can't order here. She looks back at me and winks. Ugh. Could have just ordered it myself. Ugh. Somebody doing something nice for me. Gross. Once the three of us have gotten our food, we decide to return to the classroom to eat. We move our desks together.
Simone.
Thanks, babe. She hands me one of her cups of mixed vegetables. Ah, yeah, thanks. Anna is sitting next to me and I can see her laughing to herself. I'll get you back for this amount. Here's the thing though. Vegetables are good, right? Frying up, stir fry some vegetables. Those are good, right? I guess here's the thing. Like, as I get older, I realize that freaking broccoli, steamed broccoli, like it's plain. It it doesn't have as much flavor as a freaking, like freaking Godiva chocolate or whatever, a steak, right? But it's good and it's refreshing too. I feel good after I eat it. And I realize that as I get older, being able to feel good after you eat something is worth it intrinsically. This is me saying, and I'm not even 30, right?
Oh no, please, don't worry about it. I'd rather you just eat something healthy.
I sigh. What in the world did Anna tell her?
Okay, how about we get started while we're eating?
All right.
What's 1 + 1? Sounds good to me. Anna holds up her textbook and points to a list of about 15 problems.
This may be a good place to start. This is the kind of stuff that'll be on the test.
Annabelle actually points at curry rice. This is a good place to start.
And the answers are all in the back of the book, so we can check ourselves afterwards.
I'm actually checking you out right now. Felicia raises her hand
Why don't we
slightly.
each choose 2 problems for each other randomly from this list?
Is this how people study?
We give ourselves the ones we know we can solve.
These problems look hard. And it doesn't help that I haven't had much time to study recently. What do you mean? You studied all day yesterday, but no use complaining now. Yeah, that idea makes sense. But who'll pick for who? There's a short pause. Then both girls turn to
Well,
me.
I certainly don't mind if...
I guess I can do...
Oh my... Ladies. There's enough problems for all 3 of us. There's another awkward pause as both Anna and Felicia talk at the same time. Were they both going to choose me? Or how about we just choose one for each person? I'll choose one for each of you. There, ladies. There's enough of me choosing problems to go around.
Yeah, that works much better. Let's do that. Is that all right with you, Felicia?
Actually, fuck you, Anna. Friggin', I know you were here first, but lay off my man.
Certainly. That sounds fine with me.
Felicia, if she's lost any composure, is already back to normal. And so the 3 of us choose a couple of math problems and get started. When I see the 2 problems that Felicia and Anna chose for me, I'm a little surprised. These actually don't look too bad. That means they feel sorry for you. We give ourselves a total of 7 minutes to finish both
Is everyone
problems.
prepared to start?
Hell yeah. Felicia readies a time on her phone. All set.
All right, begin.
We all quickly begin to scribbling down the problems on our scratch paper, completely forgetting about our lunch in the process. Alright, let's see what we got. Coward, show the problems. Let me solve them. I think I need to multiply here. No, show them. Radish. Radish, if that is your real name, show the problems here. Make people who are playing this game have their mind melt from seeing a math problem. Like have them have a post-traumatic stress flashback of having an equation here, and they're like, oh no, fuck. And then what you can do, Radish, is that when that happens, if it's like a popular person or if it's like a freaking VTuber, they're gonna clip that shit. They're gonna be like, oh my god, my VTuber sucks at math, isn't that funny? And then it'll get more exposure for your game, Radish. ASMR. Anyway, yeah, that looks about right. Then I need to carry this over here. Yeah, I suddenly realized that I don't hear Anna or Felicia moving their pencils anymore. I glanced up to see both of them waiting patiently. Wait, did you guys already finish? Yeah, 10 minutes ago. Felicia smiles.
Yes, I believe so. But please, take your time. You still have 5 minutes left.
Don't patronize me, asshole. I look at Anna and she gives me a playful wink. Ugh, better hurry up. I quickly scribble out the scratch work to the second problem. Okay, so this goes here and that equals that, and I can't help but feel like Anna and Felicia are staring at me, but I don't want to look up to confirm it. Since I'm rushing myself to get finished, I'm not feeling too confident about my answer. But I managed to get something written down in the next 2 minutes. Okay, they're done. Anna gives me a skeptical look.
You sure? You've still got some time left.
I've got dyscalculia, and dyslexia, and dyswordlia.
You appear to be hurrying a bit. I apologize if we put any pressure on you.
I've got jitters, okay? Way to lay it out all there. Nah, it's alright, let's check our answers.
All right, if you say so.
Anna flips to the back of the book.
Felicia, it looks like both of yours are correct.
Wonderful.
Mine are also fine. And Simone's...
Yeah, wait, they're both wrong. Anna looks back and forth between my paper and the answer key a couple of times.
Well, you got the first one right.
So I got the second one wrong?
Yeah, wrong-amundo.
Okay, you don't need to bring up Portuguese.
You.
Yeah, I wonder why I rushed. Should have just taken a bit more time. I scratched the back of my head. Why do I keep scratching the back of my head? Is there perhaps some sort of like maybe something like clinging onto the back of my head and or something that's like gonna burst out of my head? Or is there perhaps like some sort of wire microphone that somebody might have probably placed there? Yeah, well, maybe a bit.
Why don't we check to see what kind of mistake you made?
Okay, I suck at math, okay? Felicia leans over to look at my paper, but then stops herself.
That is, if you're alright with it, Simone.
That is if, there is anything good that you did. Sure, I don't mind. Felicia is so polite.
I believe your only error is here.
Points at the whole problem, just circles every single part of the problem there. Yeah, that's your only error there. She circles a spot on my scratch paper and hands it to Anna.
Do you see anything else, Anna?
What? Okay, we get, okay, suck at math. Let me eat this curry bowl.
The only spot. And it looks like it was a careless error.
Okay, fuck you. She looks at me and smirks.
So 7 plus 4 equals 13 now, huh?
Yeah, it does, huh? We get 7 and 4. What if they love each other very much? Okay? What if they love each other very much and they have 2 babies? Okay? Anna? Yeah, I bet you feel like an asshole now, huh? But you feel like a dumb asshole. Jerk. Let me save here. Damn. So it was a... Damn it, where's that second stupid mistake? Felicia is smiling
I
politely.
believe you'll have more time on the actual test. So you should be fine if you're more careful when going through each problem.
I lean back in my chair. Take things slower, got it. Stop and smell the roses. The 3 of us proceed to do a couple more practice problems, all while occasionally eating our lunch. We decide to stop about 3 minutes before our next class starts. As we're putting away our books, Felicia notices that I finished the vegetable cup she brought for me. She looks pleased.
I'm glad you finished the vegetables, Simone.
Yeah, they're good. I like
I hope you'll
vegetables.
consider ordering more in the future.
Hell yeah. Yeah, thanks for buying them for me. She goes toward the trash can to throw her container away. What are you snickering about? You are so done for pulling that little stunt. She smirks.
Bring it.
We laugh. Anna looks thoughtful for a moment.
You know, Felicia really isn't half bad.
Yeah,
I actually had a lot of fun studying with her today.
you know, you're right. She's not a cold bitch. She's actually pretty nice. I really thought that having Felicia study with us was going to make things super awkward, but she and Anna turned out to get along just fine. And pretty quickly too. There were still a few awkward moments here and there, and there's still the fact that Felicia seems strangely attached to me. But all in all, I'm already a lot less bothered about her being around than I was just a few days ago. Alright, let's see. You know what? Let's continue. I'm just 15 minutes away from 2 hours, so that'll give me a few videos. The rest of the day goes by pretty quickly. Once my last class is over, I start getting all of my books put away. I've got a shift today and a lot to talk about with Mayu. There's a lot I want to ask her, but I already know that there's all sorts of crap she's going to grill me about as well. Not really looking forward to that part. I was half expecting Felicia to walk home with me, but she mentioned that she had some business to take care of and left as soon as classes ended. Yeah. I wonder what kind of business. Freaking Yakuza stuff or something. As I'm putting my backpack over my shoulder, Anna walks over to me.
Today?
Yeah, I got a shit today too. Yep, just today though. The boss doesn't let me take many shifts on test weeks. That plus the fact that the bar was closed this Monday means I'm only gonna have 2 shifts total this week.
Sounds like an easy week.
Easy for sure, but she's got club dues coming up. Ugh, that's gonna be such a pain. I start talking to myself. Anna pats me on the shoulder.
Soldier.
I chuckle. I'm in danger. Yeah, onward and upward or whatever. Shanna looks at me a little more seriously.
You plan on telling Felicia about your job?
This is actually something that's been on my mind lately. I wasn't planning to. But I guess it wouldn't be all too bad if she found out. As long as she doesn't know, I'll be fine.
Which means, if Felicia does find out, you'll have to give her an explanation just in case she ever meets Chico, right?
What if I just don't do that? What if I just don't, you know? Though? Ah man, yeah, you're right. Ugh, that'll be a pain. I guess I'll just cross that bridge when I get there.
Hasn't she been trying to walk home with you the past couple of days?
Yeah, yesterday and the day before.
Has she seen your house?
Nah, we go different ways before getting to my street.
Huh.
It might just be me, but Anna sounds slightly more annoyed all of a sudden. What? Anna exhales.
Well, whatever. I'll back you if needed.
Do you want her to be at my house? She holds up her fist. What? We fist bump. Oh, okay. Alright, I'm off.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah, see ya. I make it to the bar with a few minutes to spare. Alright, time to get this over with. As I enter inside, Mayu passes by me.
Well, hello there, Romeo.
Hello there. Some other character from Romeo and Juliet. That isn't Juliet, and so begins. Listen, Mayu. She puts a finger over her lips and winks
Let's
at me.
talk when there's some downtime.
She points over to a group of
Got a
tables.
big group of college students who came in about an hour ago.
I will never understand people who drink this early in the day. They're college students. It is late for them. And or early. And or maybe midday. But I guess I don't drink, so what do I know? Alright, let's get to work. I hurry to the back of the to clock in and get changed. Once I'm all set, the grind starts again. As expected for a Wednesday shift, it's pretty slow. Customers trickle in and out, and there isn't really ever much of a rush hour even when it gets late. It's about 7:30 p.m., only 30 more minutes and I can head home. As I'm wiping one of the tables, I look around and notice that there aren't any customers in the bar right now. Damn. Where's that really slow day? Mayu playfully smiles and looks at the
It
boss.
sure is. I sometimes wonder how you manage to keep this place afloat.
This is the fucky song. There's nothing fucky about to go on. The boss, who's busy wiping a glass, puts on a proud expression. By offering the best service and the best drinks in town. His statement is followed by dead silence since no one else is here. He then casually goes back to wiping the glass in his hand. It's just a bit hard to fill the bar on
You can
Wednesdays.
say that again.
On hump days? Really? Man, I thought hump days were the best days. Maya looks back. This is so weird. I don't really understand like the appeal of that commercial. Right? It's a camel saying like Wednesdays? Oh, actually it's hump days. And then people went wild over it. Like people just all randomly just go, "Oh, it's hump day now." Like what? It wasn't funny when the camel said it. You think it's gonna be funny when you say it? You're not even a camel. You don't got any humps, lovely lady lumps or whatever they're friggin' Fergie said on that weird song that she made? Like, okay, some other commercials I understand, right? Freaking Baby Nut. Whoever thought of Baby Nut is both the most genius advertiser and also the most annoying advertiser of all time because they know how to advertise something and get it stuck in your head. Freaking Baby Nut. Why would they call it Baby Nut? They knew what they were doing. And I hate them for it, right? Something like that, right? That gets in your head and you know why it gets in your head. But freaking Hump Day? Why did Hump Day become so popular? Okay, whatever.
Anyway, now that we've got this chance, Simone, boy, do I have a lot of things to say to you.
Yeah, is one of them about Hump Day? Because I'm over it. Here it comes. Oh. And of course the boss is going to listen too. Maya has a massive I knew it smile plastered on her
Glad
face.
to see I was spot on about Miss Felicia Arison.
Actually, it's Mrs. Felicia Simonison. I put my face in my hand. What? The rich girl? Simon, you sly dog. This is exactly what I was afraid of. Maya puts her hand on my shoulder.
You could have just told us you were trying to win her over when we were getting back that keychain the other day.
I wasn't trying to win her over. I've already won her over. No, that's not what that was at all. I just wanted to help out a fellow classmate is all. We are not dating. Maya laughs.
Yeah, I'm sure.
She looks over at the boss.
Where this Casanova here showed up with Felicia on Monday.
He showed up at the cat cafe like a total weirdo. The boss makes a knowing grin. Oh, Simone. The boss silently nods to himself with an approving look on his face. Guess he already knows about Mayo's other job. Yeah, he probably works there too, as the cat. Mayo sits down in one of the nearby chairs. She gestures to a chair across from
Have
her.
a seat. I'm sure there's plenty you want to ask about.
What do you... I don't have anything to ask about. She holds up her index finger and winks.
I'll give you one chance to explain yourself.
Am I asking or are you asking? Oh boy. Oh brother. I sit down across from her. Okay, I need to take a minute to collect my thoughts. Probably should have prepared more for this. First, I didn't pick the cafe, she brought me there. Mayo, still smiling, raises an eyebrow. Okay, but I only went there to explain about there's so much context that Mayo is missing from this. How in the world am I going to explain everything? Actually, wait, first I want to ask you some things. Mayo leans back in her chair.
Alright, fine. Shoot.
You'll only kill a woman. Why were you working at that cafe? That's something that's been pressing me since Monday. Simone, have you seen the freaking job market? We're in a fucking recession. Maya just chuckles.
Is it really so hard to believe that I work another job? A little extra side income is great to have.
Yeah, especially when I have 5 mortgages. Okay, I guess that makes sense. So the boss knows? The boss, who's now wiping the counter, looks up. That I do, Simone. Maya's been working there longer than she's been working here. That surprises me a bit. Really.
I've been into making drinks for a pretty long time now.
Ever since I was a wee little girl, I've been making drinks.
Flowery Respite mainly serves tea and coffee.
And vodka for some reason.
Options, but after a couple years of doing that, I decided I wanted to change things up a bit.
Yeah, I was tired of doing the cool little flower with the cream and the coffee, and I decided to go for the hard stuff.
So I started getting into making alcoholic drinks. And it only felt natural to ask the boss if he'd let me start working here too.
Only natural? Wait, Maya, did you know the boss before working here? Maya gives me a thoughtful smile.
I did. But that's a story for another time.
Yeah, we used to shack up in the love shack. Interesting, I guess it makes sense given how in sync with each other Mayo and the boss are. Don't tell me they're brother and sister. I remember Mayo mentioning that she had once worked as a barista, but I had no idea she was still working as one. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Okay, I thought a barista also works at a bar, but I guess it doesn't. And then going by that logic, so is Felicia a regular at the cafe or something? I had that moment, you know, where that guy was like, what weighs more, a pound of feathers or a pound of bricks? Right? And then they're like, but a feather, what? You know how that they look like they have nothing going on in their mind? That's how I was there for a second. So Felicia a regular at the cafe or something? Yeah, she was.
Bingo.
Was his name O?
Nowadays, whenever she comes, she only ever asks for me.
She asked for you at the cafe? That's illegal. Really? Why is that? She looks reminiscent.
Well, I guess since you two are into each other now, I can tell you.
She looks reminiscent? What? It's not like that at all. Feels like I'm talking to Chi right now. Mayo laughs to herself. Then her expression softens a bit.
About a year ago, this quiet girl started coming into the cafe every couple of days.
She said she was an orphan, and her parents abandoned her, and she worked...
She'd hardly say anything, and she always picked the table furthest away from everyone else.
And she worked on the street trying to make enough money to feed her dying brother, and then her brother died. So then she started making enough money to feed her other brother, and then that other brother also died. That must be the table she chose with me on Monday.
Herself, and always had a serious expression on her face.
On account of all her brothers dying, mysteriously. Now that sounds more like the Felicia I'm familiar with.
One day, I remember she came in looking stressed.
From the brothers dying, like I mentioned.
She ordered a simple coffee, but
Mayo pauses. She looks sympathetic.
when I handed it to her, I noticed that her hands were shaking.
Probably from the caffeine.
She could only manage to hold the cup for a few seconds before spilling it all over the table.
It's hard to picture Felicia feeling that level of stress. The only way that anyone ever describes Felicia at my school is calm, collected, and always serious. Before the keychain incident, that had been my only perception of her as well. Even with her recent change, anytime she's shown sign of embarrassment or worry, it always feels like she's in control.
Whatever was going on, that poor girl could barely handle it. I told her to sit and wait while I cleaned up the spill. Once I was finished, I went to get her a replacement drink. But she stopped me.
Stopped you? Mayo
She
nods.
grabbed my hand and asked one question.
How big your dick?
She said, "Could you stay and sit with me?"
Wow, I can't imagine what she had been feeling. What she had to have been feeling for the old Felicia to ask someone to sit with her. What did you do?
Sat with her, of course.
Oh, so I'm sorry for making jokes. It's very obviously like a serious moment.
I sat with her for 2 hours.
Oh shit. She
My
chuckles.
manager came looking for me. But when she saw Felicia Arison sitting there, she just gave me a thumbs up and left.
The manager's like, holy shit, we're gonna get the best tip of our lives.
I even got a text later saying to do whatever I needed to do to make her happy. Although at the time I had no idea who she was.
So what did you guys talk about? Mayo smirks at me.
Oh, you want me to spill all of poor Felicia's secrets, do you?
Well, yeah, she's my girlfriend. Alright, I guess that does seem kind of private. Actually, isn't this whole event pretty personal? Should she really be sharing this? I'm sorry, I didn't think about that.
I'm joking. The truth is, we didn't talk about anything.
Oh, so you revealed that she has no secrets. That in itself is a secret. Maybe.
She didn't say a single word.
What? They just sat there in silence? What is she, a Twitch streamer?
Not until she left, at least. At one point, she just got up, put her bag on, and started to leave.
Mayo stares at one of the walls.
Before she left, she said thank you. I don't think she looked at me once the entire time.
She looks back at me.
Ever since that day, every time she comes in, she asks for me.
That sometimes people just need someone to be there, like physically. Do you guys talk more now?
Now, little by little, she started to talk to me more. Nowadays, I even like to tease her about different things. If I'm lucky, she'll smile at me. It's a little hard to see, though.
Wow, I had no idea Mayo had that sort of relationship with Felicia. It must have been a huge shock for her on Monday to see Felicia's complete shift in personality. But that leaves me with another question. So why didn't you say anything when you found out I was getting the keychain for Felicia? Actually, I think you even pretended to not know who I was talking about. I looked at the boss. Did you know about this, sir? The boss, now sitting on one of the bar stools, responds, I was familiar with Felicia Arison and name only. Why? Okay, this is the first time I'm hearing about this particular story. The New Jersey accent only works well if you have like a short sentence. Otherwise, it's just insulting to New Jersey. I turned my head back to see a cheeky-looking Mayo.
Well, if you really want to know,
She leans forward.
let's just say I took a chance of sorts.
Oh? You took a chance?
Felicia would occasionally mention how she wasn't interested in romance.
Take a chance. AKA play the ABBA song here that I really messed up
But when
there.
I heard you were interested in her, I decided that instead of stopping you, I'd let things play out naturally.
Yeah, I wanted to see you get rejected. Okay, there are so many things wrong with what she just said. I'm not interested in her. Mayo has a massive grin on her face. Damn it, she was waiting for
Then
this.
explain to me why you two showed up in the cafe on Monday.
I already did. What do you mean alone? That's because I needed to.
Then explain to me why Felicia looked so happy to have you there.
Well, that's because...
Cold, serious, closed-off Felicia Arison was smiling ear to ear and blushing when I teased her about you. Blushing! Felicia!
Yeah. It's because she had a fever. Like a scarlet fever. I'm cornered. How am I possibly going to explain all of this?
Simone, people don't just change their entire personality on their own. But you know what does?
Being shot in the brain. Like that guy who got shot in the brain and then like he completely changed his personality. Also some sort of like, you know, cranial damage.
LOVE.
Large operational violence encephalopathy. May, are you making a huge misunderstanding? Felicia and I are not an item. At this point, Mayo's just laughing at me. I have no idea how I can possibly convince Mayo without any of the context. Ugh. I droop my head and let out a defeated sigh. Mayo gives me a sympathetic look.
Alright, look.
She stands up.
Pretend for a second that you guys aren't dating.
Oh yeah, let's pretend. I slowly look up at her. Mayo looks much more serious
This
now.
girl feels something for you, Simone. Whether it's a desire for friendship or something more, the least you can do is take it seriously.
I had to make sure that OBS was recording. For as laid back as Mayo acts, one thing I've learned is that she isn't. I've learned that she isn't stupid. She can read situations scarily well sometimes. And while I doubt she has a full picture of this current one, she knows Felicia in a way that I don't. Yeah. Professionally. Behind all of the teasing Mayo does, she genuinely seems to care about her. Why can't she just come out and say it first, though? I internally sigh. I guess that's the way Mayo is. I give her a confident smile. Of course. Never fear, Simone. If you need any courting tips, I'm happy to offer my advice. The boss chimes back in. Mayo smiles and rolls her eye and I start laughing. Shortly after, my shift comes to an end for the night. After clocking out and waving goodbye to Mayo and the boss, I head outside and pull out my phone. I have a message from Chi. Ramen tonight. What the fuck is this thing? Anyway, I'm gonna end the video here. Alright. If you made it this far, I appreciate it. Remember to subscribe. Leave a comment. I'm really interested in what's gonna happen. I think what's happening is like the game is like goes into like unnerving, right? Uncanny, right? Scary, and then it pops back up into like, oh no, everything's normal, and then it's gonna go back into like, oh shit, what the fuck is going on? And then it's gonna come back like, oh no, don't worry about it, there's nothing weird going on, right? So I think right now we're in the nothing weird is going on, and then probably in the next episode is like, it's when it's gonna be like, actually Felicia has like, you know, swords for hands, right? She's Edward Scissorhands' daughter, and we're gonna be like, oh shit, we should have known. We knew all along. Anyway, like I said, I'll see you all on the flip side. Bye.